And it's Adam Matthews who's standing watching here as Lee Wallace gets away from him initially. As he comes in here, Adam Matthews flat-footed as Wallace made the run. And there's nothing Foster could do about the last chance.
A little goal, a big goal. It has extended Rangers' lead over their rivals. And almost certainly made sure that Celtic will have to wait to clinch their title.
Now there's an out ball for them anytime they want it. Wallace out now at the far touchline, Whittaker hugging this touchline. They're just trying to make the pitch as big as possible.
Wallace, who almost scored, he was foiled by Forster. Managed to follow up.
We couldn't quite believe his luck, Andy Little. All came from Lee Wallace getting away from Adam Matthew at the back post. Is he offside? I think it's Lafferty who certainly got the glance on it. Wallace may have been offside. Little asked no questions. Good pressure from Lafferty on the Celtic centre-back. Great save from Foster, nothing he could do about Little's effort.
Samaras has caught McCulloch.
I think McCulloch doesn't see him coming. You can hardly say he's attacking the ball there, George Samaras. Never in a position to win it.
Shah sent off, Wanyama sent off, and Neil Lennon ordered from the dugout. A dull moment on Derby Day in Glasgow. Just what they wanted, just what they needed really. Little scoring seconds after coming on as a sub. Throw. Celtic fans are giving as good as they're getting at the moment. Lily now for Brown. It's a free kick for Celtic. A chance to answer back. Commons. Commons again. Staring at their first SPL defeat since October. Rangers on the prowl again. Davis has got Wallace alongside. Forster denied him last time, but not this time. And the message from Rangers is clear. You are going to win the title, Celtic, but you're not going to win it here.
Well, you know, slack square passes very often put you in trouble. And that's what happened here. Charlie Mulgrew finds Adam Matthews, who I don't think wants the ball. That pass there, it's a heavy first touch. Wallace wins it. Look at the appetite he's got to make an offer to Stephen Davis on the outside here. One touch enough. Well, I said this might be a long 17 minutes or so for Celtic, and it certainly is now. Oh, he's screaming at Steve Davis, and the weight of the pass is such, he doesn't have to break a stride. Any doubt about the outcome now has been well and truly settled by Lee Wallace.
This is their day. Wallace left something to remember him by as he comes off here to be replaced by Salim Kirkar. Away to goalie. An emphatic victory for Rangers. They have done everything that was asked of them. Aided by some ill discipline from Celtic. Before had Celtic clinched the title at Ibrox. It's not going to happen a third time. Davis. Little. Kirkar just on. French-Algerian started the last 3 games. Didn't get anywhere near the team last season, but it's a different story this season for Rangers, of course. Here is Kirkar. Edu. Rangers fans loving that from Papac. Brown. Back by Kirkar, who's going to get a yellow card.
Well, to be fair to Callum Murray, the referee, I think he's done his best today to keep his cards in his pocket. I don't think he'd have a choice with either red card.
Yellow shown by Callum Murray, but of course he has shown 2 reds to Celtic. And sent off the Celtic manager.
What he's given here, Callum Murray. Samaras certainly had a nudge on McKillop as he went to win the first header. That's the second one. Only McKillop's high with his elbow there into Scott Brown. Interesting to see what I think he's given a Rangers way. Be the first one Samaras on Lee McKillop that he's given.
Down to the last 10 minutes at Ibrox. Where the sun has been shining and it's been hot in other senses as well. Some players always fully committed to their cause, Lee McKillop and Scott Brown. Commons over this free kick. Brew was nipping round the back, but Rangers having none of that. Cleared by Goya. McCulloch still off the field. Matthews preparing a long throw. Samaras in the mix. It's a corner. To get back on at the same time. They do. Commons corner. There'll be another one.
Yeah, I think it's Bocanegra who won it at the back post.
Commons then. It's another decent one. Turns up just over. That was close for Rogner.
Yeah, it's a good corner. I thought Charlie McGrew was going to win it first off. Rodney comes in late, just can't quite keep it down. Slightly behind him. He's a fraction out.
Celtic home to St Johnstone. They will be there with them a week today, although Rangers go to Motherwell before that. Needing a victory there to keep Celtic waiting further. Scott Brown having a nibble at Stephen Davis. For Kirkar, screened by Matthews. Papach, one back by Commons. Mulgrew, powered back by Goya. Little, who scored with his first touch. Mulgrew, fouled by Edu.
Yeah, still terrific pressure from Morris Edu. 3-0 up, 6 minutes left, the game's won, but just wasn't prepared to give it up, and I think if anything that sums up Rangers' attitude today. If you really want to separate the sides, Ali McCoy's side came out the blocks flying. Quicker over the pitch, won more tackles, just looked a bit more hungry for it.
They may be losing their grip on the SPL trophy, but they haven't lost how to play on Derby Day. Fired up beyond belief, and it showed from the off. Determined that Celtic wouldn't clinch the title here. Celtic plugging on with 9 men, with their manager having to watch from inside the annals of Ibrox. 5 minutes to go. Adam Matthews has had a promising first season with Celtic after joining from Cardiff. Chance to send another long throw in towards Samaras. Matthews launching it, and Scott Brown jumped to the head of the queue. Edu. Commons stopped it reaching Davis. Whittaker, Zagire, Commons, Scott Brown, Celtic have flopped on the big occasion, which has been a criticism of them in recent times. The League Cup final last week, and now being brushed aside by their Glasgow rivals. Samaras, though, is taken out by Bocanegra, and that is a penalty.
Oh, it's a red card.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
I had to think about it, Callum Murray.
Bocanegra is trying to walk away from the scene of the crime, but he's off. It is a red card for Carlos Bocanegra.
Well, it's certainly a goal-scoring opportunity, isn't it? I've got to say, Samaras did brilliantly to win the first ball and make the chance for himself. Just caught from Bocanegra coming in from the side. Once again, Callum Murray is spot on with the red. Terrific feat from Samaras.
But he was waiting to check whether it was Bocanegra and not Whittaker who had made the challenge. Bocanegra's out of the Motherwell game next week. Scott Brown. Celtic's new penalty taker of late, and they needed one. They have missed 5 of their last 6 penalties in the SPL.
Surely just a minor blot on the Ibrox landscape.
Yeah, it's a good penalty from Scott Brown, but it'll be absolutely no consolation from what's gone before here today. Super penalty, just opened his foot on at the last moment, and even a keeper as quick as Alan McGregor couldn't get there.
Desperate for a decent penalty taker for a long time, and the answer was there all the time with their captain. So just the 3 red cards and one of the managers ordered off. Such is life on Derby Day in Glasgow. Here's Little. He's Aguirre now for Ledley. Brown, last minute of the 90. Some run from Scott Brown. Samaras, it's Whittaker to contend with. He's done well considering he hasn't played since just before Christmas, the day before Christmas in fact. Launches it. There's been a foul. It's like 4 minutes at least of stoppage time. Celtic came here hoping to start a party. Far from it. The Rangers fans have a little party of their own. Though the Celtic fans won't be too put off, their celebration will come, their title will be clinched, but it's still sore to lose like this to your fiercest rivals. Commons, terrific challenge from Papac.
Yeah, sure was. Not for the first time either.
Rafferty losing out. Commons sneak that past Whittaker. Nearly passed over by Whittaker.
It would be interesting if Celtic scored here. Brilliantly to get past Whittaker initially. Certainly tumbled there and should be able to wrap his foot around this, Chris Commons.
Still a couple of minutes to go at least. Can Celtic snatch another goal? Almost delivers well, and they can, and it's Thomas Rodner who's got it. It's 3-2 with a couple of minutes left.
Well, would you believe it? Not quite sure who he gets away from back post. It's a super header though. Here, he's actually on the back foot, but boy, does he get his neck into it. Kerkard, he gets over. Nothing Alan McGregor could do. Wow.
Who'd have thought it? Celtic seem down and out, and time is certainly not on their side. but they're back to 3-2 from nowhere. A tale of the unexpected again in an Old Firm game. Will Celtic get another chance to snatch such an unlikely equaliser?
I think we just want one chance of putting it in the boxing.
Whittaker is going to get a free kick off Samaras.
Well, to be fair to Samaras, he just wasn't for giving it up, but he's let Whittaker off the hook here. It's exactly what Stephen Whittaker's looking for.
Gary Hooper coming on for the last few seconds. You never know if he gets a sight of goal. Joe Ledley has gone off. But the 4 minutes of stoppage time are nearly up, and Rangers understandably are in no rush here after an admirable late rally from the 9 men of Celtic. That's quite comfortable, but nearly there. Another engrossing encounter between the Giants of Glasgow. Rangers have done what they had to do. It was all that they had left to do. This may be Celtic's season in the SPL, but Rangers have had a day in the sun. Andy Little came on and scored with his first touch. Either side of that, Sonia Luko and Lee Wallace put Rangers 3 up. Celtic scored 2 late goals, Scott Brown's penalty, Thomas Rogner's header. But they finished with 9 men, and their manager Neil Lennon was sent from the dugout. Rangers, well, they finished with 10 men, but they have delayed the inevitable. They made sure that Celtic didn't win the title here at Ibrox, and in the Pride Stakes, that will do for Rangers at the moment. They'll cling to that. It finishes Rangers 3, Celtic 2.
The Scottish Premier League is in full flight.
And there's the equaliser. Boy, it looks like he's on a one-man mission. And Rangers look very comfortable now.
The SPL, all season on Sportsnet World.
Every night is an opportunity to see something special in sports.
Your 6 o'clock sportscast has changed.
Opinion? I've got some.
Connected with Hazel May, weekdays at 6 p.m. on Sportsnet.
The FA Cup.